This may come as a shock to you, but there are no real estate emergencies. Hey y'all, I'm Amanda, the marketing mama for all things real estate, and I've been sharing with you my top 10 tools for real estate success for free to commemorate the launch of my 2025 Smart Agent Daily Planner, now available for purchase. It's day 10, y'all, which means now you have 10 free downloadable tools, all of which, of course, are in that planner and so much more. But my dream is to provide agents with way more than just shiny objects. I want you to think of me as the real estate mom you never knew you needed, nurturing you through the nuances of this crazy industry and helping you optimize your business with my proven systems and trainings that have absolutely helped me and my nationwide network of agents reach our own real estate goals year after year these past 2 decades. Yes, I am using my 20 plus years of trial and error to really let my life's work for you, because I really am on a mission to help real estate agents sell more real estate and have way more fun doing it. You know, we talk about that a lot right here on our Real Estate show, The Crazy Agent Dinner Party. On our first episode ever, we actually featured a screenshot of one of my agents who was on her way to a home inspection and her car caught on fire. Okay, that was actually a real estate emergency, but most agents believe everything in real estate is an emergency due to the fact that nobody really explained to them from the get-go that real estate, just by its very nature, is a perpetual series of tiny catastrophes. I promise you that these 10 tools will dramatically help you combat all the catastrophes, because one thing I know for certain with 20 years of experience and thousands of transactions closed is, proper planning and systems will help you succeed. And guess what, y'all? Everything is figure outable. But sometimes you don't need to figure things out. Sometimes you just need to about face, take a breath, right? That's exactly why I created tool number 10, the contingency plan. You really do need a rock solid contingency plan to save you from spiraling during one of the most common catastrophes in our industry, the ghost. Like when a buyer or seller flakes, or, they don't show up for the appointment, or they cancel last minute. You can download your free tool number 10 below with the link. The day that agent called me with the car fire to get back up for the home inspection, I was really half expecting her to tell me that the client ghosted. Ghosting is really a very common catastrophe in real estate, but for whatever reason, most of my realtor partners, when this happens to them, they're walking themselves off the plank. And I'm like, hello, calm down. When things are out of your control, it's time for you to take control of yourself. I get it. Commission-only income and being self-employed can oftentimes feel like you're unemployed, especially if you're not having the closings that you need to cover your expenses. Remember, this is a personal business, but you cannot take things personally. And even though you are a person, y'all, you are also a business. So that means you have got to get to business. And that appointment that you set up, it's a person. And if you take it personally, you're going to deny yourself the opportunity to build a relationship. And your entire goal every single day of real estate should be to build relationships that build business. If you get ghosted, yes, of course, try to get in touch and reschedule, but then I need you to get to business. You set aside time to work, so work. And that's exactly what this tool is for. More than likely, them ghosting you really doesn't have a lot to do with you, especially if you've already set yourself up for success by utilizing systems for everything in your business. In my system, my agents utilize a CRM that sets up an appointment and sends the client a reminder via text and email. Plus, it also puts the appointment on the agent's calendar and then also reminds them to reach out with the presumptive, looking forward to seeing you at 10 a.m. or whatever, And that has really exponentially reduced the amount of ghosting. But sometimes even the most prepared, awesome, professional agent does get ghosted or has a cancellation. It's totally normal and natural because remember, we're dealing with people. I mean, have y'all ever canceled a hair appointment last minute? Did you cancel because you hate your hairdresser? No, stop being so dramatic and start working when you set aside time to work with this tool, the contingency plan. It is a super easy tool, but like any system, will take a small amount of effort to set up. In the event of an appointment no-show or cancellation, y'all, the contingency plan, contrary to popular belief, is not to go to happy hour, okay? Seriously, don't do it. You're gonna just wallow in self-pity, and that gets you nowhere, okay? So when somebody insists on seeing a property and you jump right on it and then they don't show up, and then maybe your mom or dad guilt is through the roof because now it's day 5 of McDonald's for your kids, give yourself a break and don't let that person not showing up derail your goals. Like I said, you set aside time to work, so work, okay? Plus, everybody loves French fries, so it's a win-win. But what do you work on during that time? In tool number 3, the Millionaire Maker Checklist, part of your weekly habits is time that I call smart agent time, because in the very wise words of Mark Cuban, you got to put in the effort to know more about your industry than anybody else. And seriously, y'all, the more you learn, the more you definitely earn. And so what's something that you've been wanting to learn more about? Is it how to create a hot sheet in your MLS? Do you want to know more about farming? Is there an app that you think would make your life easier? The easiest way to make your contingency plan a living, breathing thing that also takes off that mental load, which is really key when maybe you're feeling, a little mom or dad guilt, or you have anxiety, which is, again, 2 very common emotions of our tribe. But it's to write out the things in your business that you do want to learn more about. And then that way you can go ahead and tackle that list one by one. But the key, though, the game changer, the thing that makes this tool a contingency plan that you can implement immediately and not just a list of things that you want to learn, is actually including whatever class information, whatever app or link, whatever is needed right beside that thing that you want to learn. So that way, during the time you're supposed to have that appointment, you can just take a quick action, either click it or log on to it and make that effective use of that time instead of taking that hour or whatever to find the training to begin with. The added bonus is now that contingency plan is doing double duty as a running list for your weekly smart agent time. And now that makes you a smart agent, and that wraps up my top 10 tools to take you from a real estate dreamer to a real estate doer. I hope this sneak peek has enticed you to buy my daily planner, or at the very least, if you've enjoyed these tools, please, follow me, tune in for more, and definitely tune into our Real Estate show, the Crazy Agent Dinner Party, because yes, real estate is crazy and you don't have to be. So let's be friends who sell lots of real estate and have way more fun doing it. Bye, y'all.